Odin, and he is 900 pounds. He stands over 11 feet tall on his hind legs. This is the world's largest big cat. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Of course I'm here with the cutest boy in the whole wide world, Mr. Ungata. And what am I wearing? Look at this and what? I don't know if you guys are watching it, but Sweet Tooth on Netflix. I thought it brought up some interesting points. I'm not done watching it yet, but it's talking about hybridization. Of course, no human deer hybrid is ever going to exist unless it's in a lab. But guess what? There are a ton of hybrids out there. Probably one of the most recent ones that I really heard about was the Pizzly, and that's a polar bear and a grizzly bear. Now, a polar bear and a grizzly bear breeding in the wild is not about producing a new species, but what happens is, if that baby is born healthy, he's able to pass on genes from both of the parents, and everything actually becomes healthier, stronger, and smarter. And those genes could have taken thousands of years to actually come forth, where it could happen in just one single generation with a Pizzly. Is that crazy? The other reason I bring it up, oh, can you go on my back for a second? Is because when I was a kid, I'm gonna tell you the story. Maybe you think I'm weird. I don't even know if I care. I wanted to be in the Guinness Book of World Records more than anything as a kid. I remember sitting down with my twin sister, looking through it and trying to figure out how we were gonna be in the Guinness Book of World Records when we got older. I actually kind of forgot about it until I ended up in the Guinness Book of World Records! I wonder if Ungata will be in the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's cutest chimpanzee in the whole wide world. He might. I think it's possible. So why was I in Guinness Book of World Records? Well, I actually got to raise and care for, still am, the world's largest big cat. So the year that this came out, it was because of white ligers. And right before that, the world's largest big cat. Unbelievable. So I've had these incredible experiences with ligers, and I would really like to introduce you to my liger baby. Let's go. This is not a liger. I'm sure you already know that. This is a royal white Bangle tiger. Look at those beautiful ice blue eyes. So every tiger is born with blue eyes, but only the white tigers get to keep the blue eye. Are you giving me kisses? These guys actually gain half a pound to a pound a day. So I think we should show you a tiger that's just a little bit older. Look at this tiny baby tiger. Yeah. So this, as you can see, is a white tiger. We call this a snow white Bengal tiger. There's also royal white Bengal tigers that have black stripes, like black stripes. And you can tell this is not an albino because she has ice blue eyes. Look at that pretty lady. There's also golden tabby tigers. Of course, there's a standard Bengal tiger you're used to seeing. And did you know, not that long ago, there were black tigers. Yes, black panthers that were 600 pounds, right? So basically, the color variations were the first to go. Hunters actually took out the color variations because they were the most unique. And these guys are now incredibly rare and only found in zoos. We have an incredible relationship with this tiger's mom. We can go in with mom while she's giving birth. Make sure that all of the babies are able to come out of the bag. We even sit with mom sometimes for weeks, making sure that she's feeding the babies as much as possible. But at some point, one of the babies gets too tough and won't let the other ones eat. That's when they come and move into our house. They sleep in our house. They get 24-hour care with us. That's how we're able to have this incredible relationship with the animals and the really big ones, right? Like the liger. Let's go see the liger. Look at this big, handsome fella. This is my baby, Odin. When he was living in my house, he was literally the size of his nose. Now look at him, 900 pounds, over 11 feet tall on his hind legs. When he was in my house, he was just little, it was safe. But now you can see, we actually have to do it as a team of trainers. Cody has an entire lifetime in these animals. He was actually raised in his crib. He had monkeys and tigers and ligers. So he is an incredibly amazing character who's literally Tarzan. You're Tarzan. Look at this big baby boy. Yeah. Good man. So a liger is father lion, mother tiger, and that's what makes this giant, right? Ligers only get this big if his daddy is a male lion and his mommy is a female tiger. If it was the other way around, he doesn't get as big. And of course, hybridization isn't about creating a new species. This is something that has happened in the wild forever. The last 100 years, human populations, habitat destruction hasn't allowed lions and tigers to cross territory as much. But there are amazing cave drawings and all kinds of crazy stories about giant brown beasts. They're talking about this guy. Look at him. And can you believe anything this big can run 35 miles an hour? I don't think Landon can run that fast. So being out here in this beautiful yard is just about enrichment. I've talked about it before. New sights, sounds, and smells is the greatest gift we can give them. This is Cody's entire life, is bringing out these giant big cats and making sure that they have the happiest and healthiest lives possible. You know what else? Ligers can swim. They actually have webbing in between their feet. It makes them spectacular swimmers. Most people think of cats as hating water, but big cats love the water. Ooh, what'd you see? Something good? So we just walk around. He just enjoys sniffing and smelling everything, and every once in a while he just lays down and takes a break. One thing about big cats is they do not have an incredible amount of endurance. Do you know who has the most endurance on the planet? I'll give you a second. Comment down below. It's gonna shock you. It's us. Did you know that? There's no other animal on the planet that can run a marathon. We win. We got pockets, we can carry water with us, and we can run actually until other animals die of exhaustion. There's actually people in Africa that still hunt literally just by exhausting the animal. That's insane. I think I'd rather go dig up a root. Look at the paws on this guy. His paws are bigger than my head. I know it because one time he touched my head. When he opens his mouth, you might notice he actually has some pretty big teeth in there. But you're only seeing 1/3 of the tooth. 2/3 of the tooth go all the way up into the skull, almost to his eyes. To me, I think ligers have the most adorable face of all of the big cats. They keep those big, beautiful baby eyes. They just look like cute little teddy bears from the day they're born until they're old fellas, huh? You good big boy. Ligers do shed, in case you're wondering. They shed a little bit every day. Yes, he still likes a baby bottle. This is just vitamin D milk. It's a treat for him. He's 900 pounds. He can drink 8 ounces. It doesn't bother him at all. But while he's drinking this bottle, I can show you. Ah, look at the teeth on this guy. His teeth are the size of both of his parents' teeth combined. That's insane. And it's actually sharp on the inside and acts just like a knife. That would allow him to take down much larger prey. You're making a mess, big boy. Hey, I'm gonna tell you a really cool fact about ligers. Because his father's a lion and his mother's a tiger, he speaks both lion and tiger. He's bilingual. That's crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed making it. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, like it, comment, and remember, stay wild.